Hello friends! Welcome to my channel. Today's story name, Ethan and Nutty, the heartwarming story of cute friendship, kindness, and love in a garden. Once upon a time, inside the small village of a small town in the New York City, there used to live a sweet, charming 5-year-old boy whose name was Ethan. Ethan was famous for his full of energy, laughter, and curiosity in his aura. Ethan used to love running around his backyard of the beautiful house and chasing butterflies, birds. He loved picking flowers for his mother, and in the evening before going to sleep, Ethan used to ask to his mother 1,000 questions about the world. Ethan's mother, known as Sarah, was a gentle, kind, friendly, and beautiful woman, and used to love her son so deeply. In the morning, Sarah's main work used to do watering the plants in their garden. In the afternoon, after having the lunch, Sarah loved reading books, and then explains the story to Ethan, sitting under the shade of a big oak tree near their house. Their garden was their world of stories, laughing, and discoveries. It was more than just a place with flowers and plants. One day, it was a beautiful, lovely morning when Ethan got up early and hurried to the garden. Ethan saw that the little birds were chirping joyfully in the tree branches, and the green grasses glistened with dew. Ethan started searching for his beloved yellow butterfly, but he was surprised seeing something strange waiting next to the oak tree. And Ethan got surprised. It was a small squirrel who was sitting motionless and eating an acorn happily. Upon seeing this wonder creature, Ethan's eyes widened in amazement. Ethan did not wanting to frighten it away, so he started speaking softly with the squirrel. The squirrel had shining brown fur on its body and a large fluffy tail that resembled a velvety brush. The squirrel's little eyes glistened as if it has realized that Ethan was observing him. Ethan was giggling when the squirrel darted up the tree as he was tiptoeing closer. Ethan went to his mother as soon as she emerged and yelled. Ethan shouted out loudly in excitement and said, "Mama, you know I saw a squirrel!" There he was, munching on an acorn. "Squirrels are our little neighbors," Ethan's mother added with a kind grin. "They may even become your friends if you are polite and caring." From that day, Ethan made the decision to make friendship with the squirrel. Every morning, Ethan waited patiently for his squirrel friend by setting a peanut or a piece of bread close to the tree. The squirrel was timid at first, cautiously peeking out from behind the branches. However, Ethan used to wait with patience. In a quiet voice, as if he was sharing a secret, Ethan would say small things like, "Hello, little dear squirrel, my name is Ethan. I'm hoping you're not afraid of me." One afternoon, a miraculous event occurred with Ethan, as Ethan sat beneath the oak tree holding a peanut in his tiny fingers. And suddenly, the squirrel crept down by seeing the food. The squirrel approached gradually, while its tail twitching uneasily. Ethan remained motionless, his heart pounding rapidly with anticipation. Suddenly, at last, the squirrel jumped softly onto Ethan's lap, snatched up the peanut, and sat down to eat it. Ethan feeling happy in excitement, and Ethan had star-like eyes. Ethan was feeling that a new companion had joined him, and also thinking that he was become successful to make a new friend. After that memorable day, Ethan and the squirrel had a unique friendship. The squirrel would joyfully dart about, as though it were playing with Ethan whenever Ethan laughed. The squirrel chased Ethan from the tree branches above as he sprinted across the garden. Ethan's mother, Sarah, would occasionally glance out the window, and she could see that her young little son Ethan resting peacefully, with the squirrel perched on his shoulder, and both of them savoring the warm sunshine in the garden. One evening, as the sky turned pink and orange, Sarah and Ethan were sitting in the yard, and with full happy emotions and joy. Suddenly, Sarah said to Ethan that, "Our garden is full of life. I feel every flower, bird, and small animal is a special gift for us." Sarah advised to her little baby Ethan, saying that, "Like my dear son, whatever you did with your squirrel friend, you have to be kind to all the creatures at all times, and in every situation." Ethan hugged his mother and said, "I swear, I will, Mama." Ethan and the squirrel became closer, and as the days passed by, their friendship bonding became more stronger. In fact, Ethan named the squirrel as Nutty because the squirrel was obsessed with peanuts and acorns. Every morning, Nutty would come to meet Ethan by racing down the tree, anticipating Ethan's happy chuckle. Nutty seems to understand when Ethan was feeling a little lonely one day, because of the absence of his best friend from school. That day, the squirrel remained by his friend's side, perching near his cheek after scaling his arm. "You are also my best friend," Ethan said by giving Nutty a gentle embrace. For Ethan, the garden suddenly became a beautiful place. It was now a universe of love and camaraderie rather than just grass and trees. Ethan discovered that happiness and solace could be found in even the tiniest creatures. Ethan's mother used to say, "You see, Ethan, when you are kind to the world becomes kind to you." Ethan's friend Nutty usually rushed to greet Ethan when he went out smiling every morning. They laughed and played together, and they had a beautiful, innocent bond. Ethan's mother was proud of her son, and Ethan's heart was full of joy and happiness. In addition to them, the small squirrel who had discovered a true friend in a 5-year-old child, Ethan, also found enjoyment in the garden. In the evening, as the sun is set illuminating the sky with golden hues, Ethan understood that his friendship with Nutty was a priceless item he would always cherish. So friends, this is the tale of a young child, his devoted mother, and a garden squirrel who showed him the value of friendship and kindness. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe the channel.